Spotlight with Djmaskhot.
Thanks very much for granting me this opportunity, sir.
Yes,
so quick one, so that we can just go straight to the conversation, because it is mainly for educational purpose for DJs like us, my colleagues, like the Gen Z DJs, because there are a lot of things that it looks like a myth to us. So even if we don't have a one-on-one conversation with you, we can always have like a kind of medium like this where we can have a good conversation. So I want you to do a kind of a quick rundown of the evolution of the DJC brand.
First and first, my name is Adetokunbo Odubao, and but popularly known as DJ T. The T stands for Tokunbo anyway, for a lot of people that don't know. So, AKA the Superman.
Superman, yes.
Yes, so Superman. Even though I don't have any kryptonite in me, but I've been Niger Superman.
Yes, that's Superman, sir.
Well, evolution of the brand DJT. Well, the whole DJ thing started a long time ago. Well, not too long, at the same time long, even though I started DJing at an older, not really an older age, but I started late. I mean, I'm going to be 29 or 30 years in DJing.
When you started DJing?
I said, it's going to be 30 years now.
Okay. So, you started DJing.
This year is going to make it 30 years. I've been
30
DJing.
years. Oh, beautiful. So, you started DJing at what age?
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I started DJing at, you want to use that to calculate my age? I started DJing around 19.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes.
So, according to my own research, okay. I think you're still.
Yes. So, I mean, that's how long I have started. Even though some people, like I said, some people have started DJing at the age of 12.
12, 10, that's true. And since
I could have started earlier because my parents wanted to kill me. Like those days. I don't know about your time or our time. There are 3 things or 4 things you have to become. Is either you become a doctor,
or a pilot,
an engineer, a pilot, or a lawyer. Those were the 4. I wanted to actually become a pilot. I've always wanted to become a pilot. So my mom was like, "Oh, that is good," Then the whole music DJ, back then DJ, it means you are an irresponsible. For you to even mention the fact that they even put DJ it's just like football too. Back then we used to play football and we used to look if Popsy is coming or Popsy is around. You go and wash your feet at the moment that you played ball. But now they are all pushing their kids to our generation. We're all pushing our kids to academy because of money. Like this club will buy you and all that. Back then, maybe a lot of us would have become great footballers. But they beat the hell out of us. You are playing football, ball, show work. All those.
Yes.
Now parents sit down with their children, discuss their own work. After homework, so football, what kids do you need? You need to play like this. Can you imagine? That is this life no balance. Let me
That's true.
But thank God, we shall manage to push through. We're doing the DJ thing underground. Go and play football underground without your parents knowing. I mean, I used to play around my mom and like, "Hey, mommy, now what for you?" You will now say, "Hey, me, my husband, I want to buy Kinector. It's DJ money."
DJ money.
Life is funny.
Yeah, that's true. So the DJing, is it DJing or the cinematography that led you to the entertainment industry?
Okay. You see, both have different stories. I've always loved cameras from childhood. My dad had this small 8mm camera, which later on now became camcorder, but then it used to be like this 8mm camera and also in binoculars. So I've always fell in love with the fact that my popsy, I'm a very curious child. I see my dad, taking binoculars and looking all around from a veranda. There's a balcony back then. So anytime he's not like, if I want to, he will tell me, no, go sit down, go read your book, go read your book. Anytime he goes out, I'll sneak into his room, pick up the binoculars, and I will do that same. So what got to me from that moment was, wait, how come something that is far off is closer? I never understood what was going on. Later on, as we're growing up, we now knew what lenses were, concave or convex glasses, telephoto lens that would bring objects closer. But I was a child trying to know why is that thing that is far away right in front of me. That led me to my dad was an engineer. That led me to go into his store to go and pick up his tool, his screwdrivers, all those things. Stupid me. And now losing the hope. I wanted to see what was inside. That witchcraft that is bringing things closer. And I opened it. I saw different layers of lenses, glass magnifiers and all that. So this is the magic. And now I wanted to put it back, to couple it back.
There's a problem.
I could not couple it. While I bought, my dad nearly killed me. So that was basically the reason why I'm saying that story. That's what led me to love the lens, That made me started thinking of, I want to do this. When I go and I see photographers taking pictures, or I see those video guys back then. Back then the videos, they would put this big light on top.
Yes.
It was just funny back in our days. And I've always wanted to. So I've always had that in my head. I'm going to do this. I want to become a pilot. I wanted to be filming. I wanted to know how to DJ. All those things were in my head.
At the same time.
Even with my parents. At the same time. So, finished school, got admission into NDA. I mean, that's why I'm an ex-military officer. Got into NDA and did my whole thing and became an officer. Then during that process, I went on a mission in Liberia, Monrovia, as a section commander and all that. So that's when I saw a DJ. This time around as an adult, I was like, this thing.
The same thing I wanted to become.
Then I went into, back then you have DJ shops, like studios where you go into, you want to record music, you give them a list, or they will have a list. I don't know whether you guys did that. You have to, you record a list and you put it into a chrome tape.
Yes.
Either normal tape or chrome or tape. Cassette. Yeah, cassette back then. Before CD, And I went and when I was in my uniform, I had my oddlies and all that. Then I was a lieutenant. Yeah, so started young officer, but very agile and all that. So I went in and they were all shaking. Guys outside with AKs. Me, I had my pistol 9mm by my side. I was like, I'd like to talk to that gentleman behind those two turntables. Everybody was shaking. They almost peed in their pants. And this guy was an AFCAS, that's the DJ, but the receptionist and everybody, they were all shaking like maybe there was a problem. And I said, no, I just want to talk to him. So the guy came out. I spoke to him that I want to record. Blah, blah, blah. I had my list. Everybody was shaking. So I said, where can I come back? He said, it will be ready in 4 days, blah, 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 blah. As I was leaving, and I turned back, I said, excuse me. I always wanted to become a DJ. How can I become a DJ? The guy looked around like maybe, if there was prank those days, I would have said the guy thought maybe he was thinking it was
a prank.
I mean, this guy in full combat
uniform,
dress and uniform and all that. And he was like, are you serious? I said, yes, I am serious. I mean, I told him a bit of my story and I was like, okay. Okay, then when I come in 4 days' time, we'll talk about it, blah, blah, blah. I said, no problem. So we left. I didn't come the 4th day. I think it was the 5th or 6th day I had an operation or stuff. So when I came back, this time around, I didn't dress fully this time because I noticed that they were all not comfortable. Yeah. So I had I think I had a black t-shirt. Well, I still had my combat trousers. I had down. Yes, of course, my boot, but I had just a black t-shirt, my military face cap, Then my pistol, I hid it, instead of having it posted beside.
Yeah.
Then my orderlies and the driver, I told them to stay outside. And they shouldn't come in with me. They should just monitor activities outside. Anything happening, any danger, you have the order, shoot aside. Sorry. Anyway, so I walked in. So they were now a bit calmed and all that. My tape was ready. Then the guy said, okay, that, he asked me one thing. He said, why do I want to learn how to DJ? I actually got that idea from me. Anytime I teach people, that's the first thing I ask them to. Why do you want to become a DJ, or why do you want to learn how to DJ? And I said to him, first thing first, I like the craft. I like the act. I like the whole, thing about, you putting two music together and blah, blah. He was listening to me. I didn't know the word blending. I just know that, because I'm not yet a DJ.
The curiosity you had back then.
From back then, I was just telling him what made me wanted to, back then I saw a DJ on TV, blah, 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 and it was scratching and all that. And the first thing he told me that I should forget about scratching for now. That I should forget scratching. That is a later thing. That was when he now started saying, there are rules, the fundamental aspect of beats, the beginners, that's the mixing, the timing. He now started mentioning all sorts. I said, what are these? It's not just to scratch. He said, no. It's not just to scratch.
It's way beyond that.
He started explaining things to me. Then he said, do I like music? I said, of course. That's why I'm making a mixtape for you. He said, okay, because you must like music. You must be somebody who loves music, because it's going to make your job a lot easier. It shouldn't be about the money. Making money first. It should be about the passion, the love.
Passion.
The money will follow, definitely. But if you put that as first, then you're going to have problems. You might not be able to learn it properly, professionally, and all that, because whole your head will just be money. And I said, okay, so how much will it cost me to learn? So it was like they have a fee, but because I'm an officer and we are protecting them, blah, 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 that they will do it. I can't even remember how much. I can't remember. Whether it was $200 or $100. I can't remember. It was a very small thing. He just said, they have to pay for their rent. I said, no problem. So he said, how will I be that? He would like to do weekdays, weekends, because he has clubs that he plays and all that. I said, okay. And that was how I started. Started learning. I started going 2 times a week, sometimes 3 times a week. So it started with, arrangements of music, how to count beats, how to know it's not now that nowadays
BPM automatically.
You don't put auto BPM. No, then you will count. You will listen to each song. When a song comes out, you're going to sit down. Only you in the studio. You will listen either with the headphone or your speaker. Then you start counting. You start counting for you to know the BPM of that song. So you can imagine the stress, the wahala back then. But it wasn't stress though, because that was what everybody was
enjoying
used to. It was yes, and it was normal. Unlike now, you just put some you just tell you 1/3. I say, hey, but it's okay. It's okay. It's digital evolution. So it's fine. Yeah. So that was how I started. Taught me BPM, counting of beat, song selections, genres. That there are R&Bs, hip hop. There are, even though back then there are only 2 genres that we all know: hip hop or R&B. Was mostly. Yes, there were other ones. Okay, of course, reggae, and all that. Those were like the 3 major genres. Not that there are others, genres.
Those were the most popular.
Exactly. So it was the guy who now taught me, while he was teaching me, now told me about this genre called house music. The same house now. Yeah. Now told me about house. So I now listened to a couple of house and I liked it. And I said, I want to know house. Because it wasn't popular, to us in Africa. Then, you know what I mean? Yes. It wasn't popular. That was how I got into house music and I became a guru in house. In fact, I was an house DJ. It was later on when I became an hip hop DJ. I just know how to play all genres, but I was majorly into house and garage music. That's UK funky house and all that. That was all I learned back then. It was when I moved back to Nigeria that I now learned how to scratch. That's what a lot of people do. You know, people thought I learned scratching outside the country. No, it was my normal mixing, blending, you know, timing. You know, the real was what I learned
fundamentals
outside the country.
Your lens, okay.
Yes, well, it was when I moved back to Nigeria that I learned how to scratch with my friend DJ Abdullah, Ray Power, 1995. That's when I started learning how to do baby scratch. Just for you to know, I was already a full-time DJ, and now started because I remember what that guy said, that I should forget about scratching for now. That is going to be
a later
thing. You know, yes, that's when I started how to. Then after like a year plus, you know, learning scratching from DJ Abdullah, he took me under his wings. I was just learning. Wow. I became a guru then. I moved back to the UK. And I went to master the scratching thing. You understand? I learned the basic. You know, from Abdullah. Then when I went back, that's when the whole
Monster, Superman,
all those things then was in London, you know. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. Quick one. What is the most important advice you can give to a beginner DJ? Just something very short.
You need to make sure that the fire, the passion in you keeps burning. The reason why I say that is it's going to help you. It's going to help you develop better skills. Your crafts. It's going to make you develop more interest in DJing. You know, because I've seen a lot of DJs who do it for a bit of time and they leave the scene. Just back out. You know, they leave the scene, and you see some. Me, I've told people, even though the DJ does not disturb my filmmaking, for your information, the DJing thing actually paid for my film school in London, because I was in school when I went to film school to start the whole filmmaking thing. I was DJing in clubs and all that, and the money I was making was what I was using to pay for my film school.
Wow, beautiful.
So up to today, I mean, if you're a fan, you know that I do both.
Yes.
Do my DJing thing.
We can see, yes, we can see the whole machine.
You know, I'm also an editor.
Yes, I get
cameras, everything. You know.
So the most important advice you have for the beginner DJ is to keep the passion burning before any other thing.
Yes. Oh yes, you have to, because you know why? If you ask me, the reason why is what I tell people every day. If you don't allow that passion to drive you, you're gonna have a problem, because you just end up just DJing just for the money. Don't get me wrong, everybody needs money. I mean, you can't call me now to come and do something. Of course, you're gonna pay me, but for upcoming DJs, for young DJs, for people who are just getting into the business, the reason why I'm saying that is because I don't advise them to say, Djmaskhot is making money now. And I wanted to become a DJ. Let me go and learn DJ. That's what I can. You see, that's number one mistake. You don't even know when Djmaskhot started. You don't even know. Secondly, you don't even know what he has gone through. Godly, you don't even know all those times that he has done some jobs that some ridiculous amount of money. But you know, there's just a lot before Djmaskhot is who he is today, or before DJ T is who he is today, or DJ whatever, whoever DJ. I mean, all your big time DJs.
Yes.
I mean, for instance, Spinall, for instance, Spinall didn't get where he is overnight. When I met Spinall was an assistant to Djmaskhot. Not even an assistant. Packer. I don't know, you know, Packer boys, people who pack speakers. When the DJ is done, they carry the speaker, they load it. When they're going for party, they set up the whole thing. Then they will play rubbish. Then he didn't know how to mix properly. He just be playing selections. Till when one of other DJ Djmaskhot's guys will now come and start the whole party before Jimmy will now come. That was Spinall. That was how I met him. You know, I was like, so I actually lied to him. He didn't know I was a badass DJ. So I told him I want to learn how to DJ.
Wow.
So he actually accepted. He said he's not going to charge me much. That I know that it's from Baba Jimmy Jazz.
Jimmy Jazz, guys.
We made an arrangement. I need to do an interview with so we can talk about this thing. And he came to my place, and he was telling me that I need to be focused. It was very respectful. It was like, I'm sorry, bros. But because this is my job, I need to talk to you so that it will get into your head. So if I'm talking, I'm not disrespecting you. I said, no problem. So he was talking to me, was hitting me. Then was like, oh, you have turntables? I said, yes. He said, that means you are ready to learn. So he was teaching me, basic things. This is how to. So I was like, okay. Then after I said, I want to learn how to scratch. He said, no, scratching is not now. That one takes forever. I said, but that is what I want to learn. He now started teaching me baby scratch. He said I have to do that for another maybe 3 months or 4 months every day. I said, yeah. So one day he came. He was on his phone, one small phone like that. And I was not there. He got tired of me. Like, I've not passed this. I was looking at his face, and I went. He was like, what was that? I said, I don't know. The thing just entered my hand. He said, no, do it again. I said, I said, no, that thing that you did. I said, I don't know. I was just messing with him, I was messing with his brain. I was like, I hate something professional. And I said, Mike, no. Then when he looked away, and I started doing, the guy now looked at me. I'm so sorry, sir. I'm so sorry.
Hilarious and interesting.
So the whole thing now reversed. So he now wants to learn that.
Wow, interesting.
So, I mean,
interesting. Because I could remember back then I came across one of his interview, and he said his first gig they gave him 500 naira. I mean, DJ Spino. He said his first gig he was paid 500 naira when he was advising younger DJs. So thanks very much for that one. So next,
he's even lucky. He was paid 500 naira. Our own first kind of gig was free.
Wow. Hello, sir. Yes. Okay. Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, I'm here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, as a battle DJ, do you think the battle DJing culture is appreciated in Nigeria or in Africa as a whole?
Well, it's in Africa, yes, but in Nigeria, no. They're not ready at all. They're not even
because there are a lot of times that
just the reason why I say they know, if you look at the percentage, if you have a percentage of like 40, because if you look at the numbers, you're talking about 45%. That's not really bad. But we're talking about 10%. That's not a good number. So who are into battle DJing stuff and all that. That's why I said in Nigeria. I mean, Kenya is a battle DJ country. Trust me. South Africa, of course. And I think Morocco or one of these North African countries. But Nigeria, no. It's just all about private gigs. They just want to make money. Just mix and most of them, they just mix rubbish anyway. But, Nigeria are not even ready to know whether you're doing the right thing or you're not doing the right thing. Name, is a big time DJ. Now my uncle Pekin, he knows how to DJ. I mean, that's just basically how it works in Nigeria. Man, yeah.
You said something that they just do rubbish. One of my DJ colleagues told me,
Not everybody.
Yes, that's true. He said, he said, I should tell you that, hope you know that most of the scratch DJs in Nigeria does rubbish. I said, okay, no problem. I'll help you deliver your message to DJC.
But But now, even though Nigerian, like I said, Nigerians, everybody talks, but they can't, the action is not there. Whoever that person that said, send that message, I agree with him. And at the same time, but I would disagree with him as well. The reason why I would disagree, let me break it down. The reason I would disagree with him is it needs to separate the ones that are doing rubbish from the ones that are doing good. Then it will make more sense. But when you're just talking generally, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that's true.
This is a new generation. Yeah, you don't say that. If you know you have issues with some DJs who are not doing good, then you know that, yes, we all know that. In every country, even America, that is like the number one listen. When I came here, I trained 1,001 DJs. Oh, wow. In fact, there's a DJ that I've been following before I moved here. You know, he has done stuff for them big time artists, you know, Dr. Dre, all of them. He has been their DJ, you know, an older DJ too. And when I came, I thought, you know, we hooked up, you know, I was playing at one party, he was playing at one party not far, so I went to his place after, and they had this turntable after the whole party, where other DJs were just doing stuff. And it was like, oh my God, I can't even do this. I can't even do that. I mean, I'm looking at myself like, this is the American DJ way with it, is, you know, so it's not even, I mean, it's not everybody. And it's actually
everywhere. Yeah, that's DJs and the work one.
So for that your guy, the work one, for that your guy, for me, I disagree in that aspect, and I agree in the other aspect, because truth be told, there are a lot of people calling themselves scratch DJs in Nigeria. To me, they are not even. They don't even know what. They're not near. They're not near. They don't even know what they are doing. They don't even know what they're doing. So I agree with you on that.
Okay.
But you need to break it down. There are a couple
I get
good,
very good.
We're not plenty. It's just
I know
the strategies are just few. Even me, I tell people I'm still learning.
I think I'm still coming back. No. I'm still coming to that. I'm still coming to that. I'm still coming to that. Yeah.
I mean, in case you have an opening, I want to learn. Please, I need to brush up.
Please, I want to grow. Should a DJ be a jack of all genres or a master of one?
Man, that is, in fact, that thing gets to me. Well, I'll be honest with you. Back then, you just have to fall into a particular genre. But the way the music thing is going all over the world now, DJs are now crossing. Even me, I'm everywhere. I've crossed. I told you at the beginning of the interview, I said I used to be an house DJ. I only play house music. House, techno, garage, drum and bass. Yes, those funky house. Yeah, those are they are under one umbrella. It's still house music. Those were the only music I was playing. It was when I moved back to Nigeria that I started, you know, I went into the whole R&B, which the 90s now, what you call 90s now. Then, you know, the whole R&B, I started, you know, then the hip hop and all that, you know, gradually. I mean, that's what made me learn scratching the hip hop and the R&B, you know. In the house genre thing, we don't scratch.
No, yes, true.
We don't scratch actually.
Yes.
Maybe just
even most of
either you are a club DJ. Back then you are a club DJ, you are a radio DJ, you are a mixtape DJ,
a mobile DJ,
you are a street DJ, or a mobile DJ. Now, I'll break it down. Club DJs, of course, people who play in club. That's what they do. They don't really just play in club. Radio DJs are DJs who work in radio stations back then. Then mixtape DJs are the studio DJs who make your mixtapes. You pay, they make, you know, that's how it was back then. Then we have the street DJs. Street DJs are the battle DJs who do competitions. I don't know if you understand.
I get. Yes,
you will not find a battle DJ in the club playing. Back then. You will not find a club DJ on the street doing battle or a mixtape. You know, it was separated. So you have to choose where you want to belong back then. And that's where we had a lot of DJs, and this DJ will stand there. You will see a battle DJ doing stuff, and you see another DJ will be amazed.
The reason why
is because he's a mixtape DJ or a club DJ, so that's not his area. But as time goes on, everybody started, mixing genres of categories and all that. I mean, it got to a stage, radio DJs were not paying like before. Mixtape, there was no mixtape DJ. That one was scrapped because no more studios. Everybody can now make their mix at home and all that. So a mixtape DJ would have to shift to another category. Maybe he has to now become a club DJ or go and learn how to scratch and become, as time goes on, things change. Now everybody does everything. Me, I can be a party DJ. I can be a mixtape DJ. I play in clubs. I battle. I do everything. Same thing with you. You may not know. You play in parties. You can do a mixtape. Almost every DJ has a mixtape on SoundCloud or this is so everybody has done that. Everybody. So even in America, we have battle DJs back then. There is just few battle DJs that are still maintaining their battle ship. And it's a battle DJ. Yes, so things has changed worldwide.
So it is fast becoming the new normal.
The new normal, exactly. You have to find, in fact, what I tell people now is try to know every aspect of all these categories. You might not be a professional in hall, you might be a professional in maybe mixing. Yes, hold on to that, but try to know how to scratch a little bit, try to know how to do this a little bit, try to, And we also have now, there's a new one now, DJ producers.
Yes.
DJs
are now who are producers as well at the same time.
Producing stuff as well.
Yes.
Even though I don't produce, that's the only thing I don't do. Yes.
Okay. In Nigeria, I wouldn't know, outside Nigeria, the elements key in the DJing world is not really, we don't really consider it as something that is important. Because even, as a matter of fact, most DJs do not know that there is anything like key in DJing. So how important is... How is it? Okay, yes, that was one. And how important is it for DJ to mix in keys?
Well, you won't blame. Well, I would say I won't blame most DJs for that, but at the same time, you need to always upgrade yourself. Everything is not by going to school. The new school is internet. The new school is internet. When I say the new school is internet, is a couple of new things that you need to know. You don't need to now say, I have to go to school to go and know why do I have to mix in key? Why do if you're not sure of it, if you've not educated yourself, all you just need to do is just Google it. There are online classes on why you have to do that, blah, 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 and all that. So when you see DJs who don't know about that, then I think they've just put themselves in a box. Just like when you say you need to think outside the box. They are not thinking outside the box. They're not getting out of the box. They just been inside box and just keep circulating in that, keep circling, because mixing in key is very important. I mean, it has to do with the key of the song. I mean, if you're, for instance, now there are some songs, most DJs just mix based on BPM. There are songs that are on, 110, and the next song, because it's 110, 110, and the keys are different keys. So it's going to sound different keys. It's going to sound, it's going to mix. Don't get me wrong.
But there won't be harmony.
It's going to be, thank you, that's the word. There won't be harmony because the keys are different.
Yes.
You get what I mean? So the reason why you have to mix in keys is because of the harmony, so that it sounds like as if that artist, like the first artist you're playing, why is blending into the next one is like they were together on stage or in studio, and they, they feature themselves. Both of them feature themselves. Yes. But when you have a different key, when you have a different key and you're mixing different key,
it's kind of obvious that you switch. Even
though most people don't know, especially when you're playing in parties, people are drunk. They don't even care.
Club.
As far as the beat start going, But professionally, you should know, because there are times you have to go and meet people who are into music. And they'll be like, okay, yes, he blended the two songs nicely, but it's sounding funny. That's even better. Mascot, that's even better. You know the one I don't like? Those DJs that like to play music on a Mario speed. They disgust me. I'm sorry to use that word. I'm sorry, but that thing is so annoying.
They take the key and the BPM.
See, forget even the key. Forget the key. In this aspect, the key is not even working. You carry a song that is 105 and you're playing it at 128. Oh my God. You now hear the song. Mario is running.
Like, is it still the same Davido song? Is it still the same Whiskey song?
You remember? I don't know whether you play those games.
Mario.
You know when you double. You know when you want Mario to run faster, you go you tap on those.
That's true.
Oh God. Oh, that one, that one is the worst. So I swear to God, I would choose DJs who don't mix in keys. I would choose them over DJs who speed their song. Those ones, no, I'm telling you, I would choose. I'm not saying they are doing good job.
I get it.
But I would choose them over those ones who play 100 BPM song at 130. Come on.
It's crazily, this is becoming, it is fast becoming what the street love in Nigeria.
Yeah.
At times, there are a lot of times that they will come to meet you that, at least me, I don't take such gigs, any street gigs I don't take. But there are times that maybe maybe any of my colleagues just say, what's up? I mean, okay, come over. Then they'll be like, oh yeah, I don't really like, take, like, they'll say, like, only on Sare. Like, they know that the song is, they'll say, only on Sare now. And immediately when it takes...
I like the fact that you said street people, street song, because for that side,
sound from the street. Okay, this my Zoom might go off at 40 minutes, so I would send another this thing to you on Instagram.
Are we not supposed to do 1 hour? You don't forget in America we did. Time now money,
Time now money. Yes, I guess so.
America is time and money. Do you see this 1 hour that we are doing already? Hey, dollars has been passing. I'm like, hey, God.
Wow, Jesus. Yes. Yeah. It's just for the culture, sir. I guess so.
I know. I'm just kidding.
I get so. So I think.
So what next question?
Yes, so DJ as DJ and DEEJAY. What's the difference? When I was so curious about this, I made my research, and I came across something. I wouldn't know if it's right or wrong. They said
what did you come across?
DJ apparently disc jockey. The DEEJAY is maybe a Jamaican DJ that sings, or maybe that sings on rhythm or something. Like I didn't get that. So I want, if you could augment that point.
To be honest with you, do you know that this is the first time I've just thought about what you just said now?
Wow.
To be honest with you, all I know, I mean, D, then letter D and letter J, which stands for, the abbreviations for disc jockey, which we all know. I mean, years back, started seeing DEEJAY. Which for me, the reason why I didn't even do research, now that you said it, I might even try to do research on it. The reason why I didn't do any research, or I didn't even bother, that's why I said, first time you're saying this to me now, and I'm like, wow, that's true. Yes, because the reason why I didn't do research or I didn't bother about it was simply because even in names, like Jockey, somebody that is Jockey now, you say JK. You know, some people will say J and K, but that's not even ideal. Put JAY, KAY, JK. You understand? That's the reason why I never bothered. So I just thought DJ. This was the same thing. DJ. But now that you say you did the research and you found something, I myself will have to. You see, I tell people we learn every day. You I mean, we are colleagues. We are both colleagues. I might be your senior colleague, but like I tell people, age has nothing to do with education. I don't know this part. You know this part. I have just learned something from you. Now, I mean, I'm 30 years in this business. I don't know how long you are, but I started DJing before you.
Yes.
No, it's not about small boy. It's not about small boy. I am a senior colleague to you. Whether you are 10 years or whether you are 15 years, whether whatever, I'm sure I'm still a senior colleague to you. And people believe that as a senior colleague, you should know everything. No. That's why I tell people I roll with younger ones because we all tap from each other. You're tapping from me, I'm tapping from you. I just tap something from you now. After this whole interview now, I'm going on my phone. Djmaskhot said DJ is different from DEJ. I'm going to check. And I will also get my
information
as well. Like, information like, whoa, okay, this is true. Thanks to Djmaskhot for that. That's how I do.
All right, thanks very much for that, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you for the information.
Yes, so, what are the stages to your live performance? I'm sure before you do your live, or before the final product, the videos you upload, it has gone through stages. Maybe the playlisting stage. So, just take us through the stages.
Funny thing, somebody has asked me, in fact, a lot of DJs have asked me what you just asked me now. To be honest with you, anything you see that I do on Instagram or Facebook or whatever, I just wake up and I just do it. However it comes to my head, that's how I do it.
Wow.
The only thing that might just happen is sometimes I'll just put the camera, put the lights, and I'll just be doing. Now I might do some rubbish in between. I'll just like, no, this one is not good. Then I have to be doing. Yeah, but like, I see some couple of DJs, they do, I don't know, what should I call it, rehearsal or whatever. Because to me, I believe, I'm not saying it's not good. Since it's not, for me, since it's not something I want to put out on SoundCloud or all these streaming platforms.
Yes.
It's just I call it freestyle. So for a freestyle, I don't need to be too plastic. When I say too plastic, it means that
too rigid.
You are going to edit, you are going to too rigid and too no. But if I was going to do something for even maybe for YouTube or for SoundCloud, then maybe I will practice, do all those things. But no, perfection and all that. But for me, it's freestyle. It's just like you call an artist. Oh yeah, rap on this beat. So someone that does not know that he was going to do that. You just play a beat. You have freestyle. You know, you just go like
and crazily at times.
You just go to the studio.
Yeah.
That is it. And that's what I do. Now the last video I posted a few days ago. That's the Z. Yes. What's that guy? Portable. Okay. The idea. I was looking for one of DJ YK's beats. I said I need to play this YK's in the club tonight. So I was looking for it because he has a lot. I wanted to know the particular one. Beat. Their names are funny. Where I just save it, DJ YK beat 1, YK beat 2, YK beat 3. So I wanted to know the particular one. So I was playing it one by one. And I got it, I said, this is it. So while I was playing, it was playing on my speaker. Then my sister-in-law came to the studio. I wanted to come and just say hello to my younger brother's wife. And when she was coming, so she was doing like this, and this she was going with the beat. While she was greeting me, I just quickly typed on the table on my laptop, and I just did, Teefilms. I just put camera, I just put this in.
Right.
I think the first one was rubbish. It was the second take that I just, and that was it.
That's
that was it. So me, I don't do all that because for me it will look too plastic, too planned. I like it to be a freestyle. That's why if you listen to all the videos I post, if you play them 10 times or forget about DJT doing stuff. Now listen, forget if I don't even look at the video, just close your eyes, just put an headphone. You will hear some tiny little mistakes. Although it's acceptable, those kind of acceptable mistakes. It's not like a bad one. But as a DJ, DJ T, I share the show you see, you know that you make it funky.
Yes.
But everybody is carried away with it. You're carried away. I'm freestyling.
I get.
Yeah.
Good one. You see, you responded to a comment on your post around last year or 2 years ago. No, I think that should be 2020. That I can't do gigs without headphone.
Yes, I can't. I don't know about. I know DJs. There are waves on this thing you're watching. That's not even good DJs. No headphones. If you don't see, check all my videos, like proper videos, not the freestyle. I mean, the freestyle ones. I already know what I want to do. It's just like battle.
Yeah.
You already know what you want to do. It's just 1 minute, 2 minutes, whatever. But like proper party, there must be an headphone. If you don't see my big headphone, trust me, look closely. You will see those tiny ones.
The tiny ones
that's gone inside my shirt. Is there?
Okay.
Oh yes.
Is it that maybe is due to how you were trained? You know, I know of DJs of that generation. They are always anywhere they go, anywhere they always with their headphones.
Well, that's it. That's a good question. That's a good question. You see, for me, it has to do with the timing. Even though you know the song, nowadays all those songs are playing in your head, and you have your cue points. You have your cue points already and all that. Yes, but sometimes there are words, because sometimes I play with words as well when I'm mixing.
What play?
And all those things, you can't see them on waves. Even though you know the song, but how many songs do you want to cram on your head? Forget, you just die.
True.
You know the computer. You can only try and it can't be perfect.
Yes.
But with your headphones, always, it will be there. It will be there. Yes.
Yes, you just said
well, for me, I don't know about
I get. Yes. I know of a lot of your generation DJs, they can't do it without the headphone. So do you still seek knowledge in DJing?
Oh yeah, so I just told you that anything you want to teach me, I'm open.
So okay, let's tilt a little bit from the DJing now to the cinematography. You shot a lot of music videos for Nigerian artists. So kindly name the Nigerian artists you did video for.
See, why? Okay. Can you imagine? Okay. Okay. Da Green, Olamide, then the band, JJC, Olu Maintain. There are plenty. I can't remember. Whiskey, Banky W. There are plenty of Face, Jimmy Jacks, Wed MC, P Square, bro, Daria Palade, Bekule Fuji, Neto C, Techuku, what's up, Mogonsha? Can't remember. Trust me, there's plenty, man.
What would you say? Okay, these are the very popular projects. I know. Maybe what video did you shoot for Olamide, sir?
Eniduro, the first one that's what we used in bringing him out to showcase him. Then what's that one? Show something. The one with Whiskey.
Shan. You shot Shan.
Yes.
Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, how about Whiskey?
Whiskey, we didn't get to release that.
Okay.
There was one song like that we didn't get to release.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about Banky?
I think I did about 3 or 4. Okay. From Ebute Meta. Yeah, Ebute Meta.
Okay.
And I shot What Are You Capable Of? And
Yes, capable of.
I shot that one in South Africa. Yeah, I shot that one in South Africa. There's another one I shot for him again in South Africa too. One R&B song like that. I've forgotten. His mom and R&B.
That green, maybe you shot Pop, right?
No. That was my friend. I was the DJ funny. I was the DJ in the video.
Okay.
There was a DJ. There was a DJ.
Yes.
It was my friend that shot it. I'm
definitely going to check that again. I'll go and check that video again.
Yes, I'm there. Hey, what's the title of the one I shot for that green? Oh God, I can't remember all this title. Then I shot another one for that green and YQ. Hey you,
Familiar.
Yes, I shot.
Yes.
Yes, I shot that one.
How about the band?
First start the Coco. Make them the Coco. Yeah, make them the Coco. That one. Then I shot soco.
Okay, soco.
Soco. Then I shot mobile or wow. Yeah, I shot that one too. Then I shot Tongolo remix. There's a remix. I shot that one in London. Then I shot first time we started Quere.
I think that's the Mohit All Stars.
Yeah, okay, Mohit. Yeah, Mohit All Stars. Yeah, I shot that one too. I shot that one in South Africa. Yeah, like that, sir.
So out of all these,
7 videos.
Which one would you regard as the biggest? The biggest song.
Man, that question is hard though. For me, all the projects I've worked on are big.
I get.
That's how I rate. Everybody is big. Every song is big.
Yes,
all projects are big.
Yes, but just that in some cases there are some exceptions that this one is just super. Maybe because there are a lot of times that the video would help the song.
Yes, you're right.
So,
you're right, actually.
And I'm sure this also could have happened in any of the cases.
There are a few songs like that. The funny thing is that even Olamide's eniduro, if the song had come out without a video, there won't be Olamide. I mean, I'm not God. I'm just saying for that moment. Because when I did Kabasa, how did I even see Olamide? I shot a video for one artist from the UK. He came to Nigeria. I don't know what happened then. I couldn't fly to UK. I think my visa didn't come out on time. And the guy, I said, dude, can you come to Nigeria? And again, my visa is not even a problem. Sorry, my visa later came out, but Olamide couldn't get, I think there was visa issue or whatever. So I told the guy to come to Nigeria. So he came because he featured Olamide. So I didn't know who Olamide was at that point in time. It was Kabasa that I knew. Kabasa introduced the artist because he produced the song.
Yes.
So when I was listening to the song, I heard the Yoruba, rap. I'm like, I really like it, that green gone. Like this people like that green. That's why it's like this. So I met him. Apparently, when I was shooting the video, he was in the studio, but I didn't know who he was. He was just sitting down one corner because he wasn't behaving like an artist. He was just sitting. So then I said, okay, let's have the rapper now. Let's do his scene. The guy now jumped up. I said, no, not you. I said the rapper. Kabasa now said, that's the rapper. I was like, and you sat down there like one mumu like that too. Kabasa now said he doesn't talk. That's a very quiet guy. I said, she Yobani? Yeah, Ben sir. Yobani? But then she be Aboki. I was just yabbing him. So he started laughing. So we did his part. Then I called Kabasa after we finished the video. I said, I like this guy's rap. And I said, we are working on his own stuff so that he has been with him, that he lives with him, blah, blah. I said, I like his stuff. He said, they are in a group. There are about 3 of them. They were in a group. I said, all this group thing, they like them. Does this guy have his own solo? He said he does. So Kabasa came to my place like a week later with his songs. They recorded about 10 songs. They were trying to make like 14 to make an album. So he was playing it for me. And I said, but they have one particular one that they want to release, another. He played that one for me. That one was like a church song, like a Aladura kind of song. I was like, Kabasa, are you going to listen to me? I say, bros, you know anything you say now. I said, don't do that song. Say, so which one? I said, let me just listen. Let me just keep listening. I said, this song. I said, what's the title? He said, eniduro. I said, this one. He said, I want Nigeria ready. Money, I know. But you know what we're going to do? This is the one you should release. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to shoot a video. We'll release it together. He said, I won't know. I said, don't worry. Anything you have, I'm just ready to do this video. So they went to their area, Bariga. Sorry, they went to
Yes,
Bariga.
yes.
You know the way when you want to do carnival, that you'll be blocking the streets. Carnival. So they were doing that to raise money. Even though I didn't charge, I just wanted to do it. But we needed to do some location little things. I think my fee for that project was Amala and Orongo Pepsi, because I was just in love with the song. So now I started them to get multiple costumes, because I wanted to. My idea, even though it was going to be a street video, well, I wanted to do 27 costumes. I did 27 costumes. Even the bunch, big artists, never shot more than three or four. We are now choose 27 costumes. I remember that Kabasa laughed. I didn't understand why he laughed. I was like, okay, once again, Ashe, what he was doing was they will just come with whatever they have. They do have 27. So the day of the shoot, and I asked for all the costumes because my producer needed to sort them out so I would know which one we're starting with, because I was doing transition, like I would go from here, take the camera out. By the time you come back, it has changed. I was not doing transitions. It was just as you go, they'll quickly remove and wear. I'll come back to it. That was the whole idea, And my producer came and said, they have only 2 costumes. I was like, no, I said 27. That's what I told them. And I went to meet Kabasa. Kabasa now said, 27 costumes, blah, blah, blah. So it was the one that I was wearing that they bought, and the one of his old shirts, thought he loved for, thought he loved. I said, but my idea is not going to fly. So Kabasa was saying, Abamo, just run them like that. I said, no, I don't run things like that. I would rather not shoot the video. So me and my producer, my younger brother, asked, I was, to be honest with you, I was pissed. I was at one corner. I was just thinking that, my brother now said, and don't forget that, when you're shooting, people always stand around looking at what you're doing. I just said, Dizu. That's my producer's name, Dizu. Sorry, there's a call coming in. That's why.
Okay, sir.
So I was like, guy, we can beg them for their costume. I was like, hey, that's true. Oh yeah, that was how we shot the video. So onlookers, Lagos. Okay, you call them Lagos lookers. Onlookers, Lagos lookers. We just go and meet. Bros, like the way you're standing now. Bros, please, I want to borrow your shirt. Oh yeah. That was how we got. Okay, out of 27, they brought 2. So that's how we got 25
costume
shirts.
Wow.
So from onlookers. And that was what made that video.
Wow.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, interesting. So who are your top 5 favorite DJs?
Worldwide or Niger? Okay, now we'll talk Niger.
Niger, yes.
Top 5. That is hard though. I don't have top 5.
Okay, you have top 10.
I don't have top 5. No, I have top 50.
Okay, top 50. Okay, we can still trim it down to top 5.
Even though I can't, let me see. I'm being smart here.
Okay,
if you understand why I said I don't have top 5, I don't have top 50. The reason why, let me just say it. There's no big deal. Everybody is my favorite DJs.
Oh.
Every DJ, every Nigerian DJ are my favorite DJs. So you now know why I said I don't have top 5, I don't have top 10. I have top 50. The reason why I say I have top 50 because you cannot listen to the whole top 50.
Top 50.
So
I get that.
So my answer would be every Nigerian DJ, including yourself, are my favorite DJ.
Amazing. So there are deficiencies in Nigerian DJing. We all know that. So which ones do you think, because at times you will feel like, I feel this thing could be fixed ASAP, like, those part of those deficiencies. Which one do you think
is, well, for me, I think the major problem we have in Nigeria for the DJs deficiency, like you said, The other one, okay, there are a couple that I think is a problem, but I now realize that they're not even problem like, DJs not mixing properly, just play. There's not even a problem, but that can be corrected. You see, the one that I think needs to be
that needs
on,
urgent attention.
Urgent attention is DJs who charge peanuts, who just on the dress on how will I say it? Wretched. And imagine a DJ collecting a gig for 10,000 naira, 20,000 naira. That is.
I think we can't take that out of. I'm not sure we
that's
can
my
take
own
that
problem.
out.
No, Djmaskhot. Let's even leave this interview thing now. Don't you think that is a major problem over DJs who are not mixing well?
Even in fact, I have here one of my questions that what is a better approach to deal with clients that do not, want to pay well? So because the reason is it is all these things happens, they are interwoven. When you have a DJ that is not willing to take much, and you have another DJ that is charging, accurately or moderately, of which you think, oh, this is too much, you would run to the one that is willing to take peanuts. So I think all this thing is just this interwoven.
Well, it boils down to the fact that you need to set a standard for yourself. You need to set a standard for yourself. You need to hold on. Hello, come. You said what?
Are you recording?
I'm live. I'm doing an interview. Yeah, say what you want to say quick.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Oh, my food is ready. Okay, I'll be upstairs in a minute. Yeah. All right. I was school today. Okay. How's your mommy? All right. Sorry, Jerry.
All right, sir.
Hope he's allowed.
Yes, yeah. Sure. Yes, sir.
Then my food is ready. Hunger. Anyway, as I was saying, you need to. One of the things I teach DJs, you need to. What's that word?
Up your game.
You need to set a standard. But there's this particular word. You need to. Anyway, I'll still go with the standard.
Okay.
So that is what I do. That is the reason why a client will call a DJ, will call me, will pay you a peanut, and will pay me a better money. It's not, branding matters. Branding matters. How you relate with your client matters. How you converse, how you sell yourself, how you sell your brand.
Yes, I think
matters. You see, even if you have a brand and you don't sell it well, it's still a problem. It's not about just having a brand.
One thing is to have a brand.
Another thing is to sell the brand.
To sell the brand.
Yes,
I think that stems down to marketing.
Of course, now marketing, PR. Because somebody like me, Djmaskhot, no matter how you have your brand out there, Djmaskhot, if I'm talking to you and I'm not saying that thing that will make me say, that brand, that Djmaskhot brand goes with Djmaskhot as an individual. I'm sorry.
You may not be convinced.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, I found the word. You need to create a niche.
A niche. Wow. Okay.
Yourself. Yes.
Wow.
I mean, I've done before I left. There's this. Me, I don't play clubs. The last time I played club in Nigeria should be maybe 15, 18 years ago. I don't do all that. But there's this throwback. There's this club in Abuja. We do Lagos and Abuja every month. Now they have in-house DJs. Now me, every month I only play once a month, and I play from 11 to 2. 11, 12, 1, 2. That's 3 hours, right?
Yes.
11, 12, 1, 2. Yeah, 3 hours.
Yes.
That's all I play. They will fly me from Lagos. Fly me, and I'll just get the other DJs. They start the show from 8. 11 on the dot, I take over. 2, I round up. But sometimes I just do extra. That's on me. Till like maybe 2:33 if I'm, just they play the
vibe.
Now they fly me, they do all that, and they pay me 1 million. And the resident DJ, who as well plays, not that he plays bad, he plays well because I listen. I mean, you know, yeah, I will have been in the club around that 9:30, just chilling. When it's my turn, and I'll go. So I listen, he plays well. And it's strictly old school. And he plays well. It's not, I'm not saying he's 100%, but it's not bad. It's, you know, bad. I vibe to you like, oh, not bad. Even
at least average, standard.
You know, sometimes he misses his timing, but that's not even the question. He plays fine. He plays fine. He doesn't do all those Mario. He plays, you know, correct guy. And how much do they pay him? Now, it's not, they don't pay him per night. They pay him monthly salary because he plays Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Thursday is a resident DJ. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. He plays for 1 month. I've been paying 150,000 for a month. You know, I had to call him one day and said, dude, it's not my business, but at the same time, it's also my business because we're colleagues. Don't you think, and he plays well. And I said, don't you think you need to up your game? When I say up your game, it's not even your DJing skills now. You as a person, it's not fight. It's not fight. Have a meeting, rebrand yourself. Do some couple of, are you on Instagram? He said, yes. I went to check his Instagram. It was just rubbish. I said, because those are part of branding now.
Yes.
You know, the new television, the new marketing, the new PR is internet.
Anything was an Instagram handle.
You need to put some things out there. The way you dress, I'm not saying you should wear Gucci 1 million, but even if, me, I don't wear anything expensive. Me, I wear, if you know me, go and check all my Nigerian pictures. I wear t-shirts and Ankara pants. How much is Ankara? 1.5. They will sew it. I wear my black, white, blue, or something that they will write my name. That's it. But there's a way, you know, take a picture, you know, write some captions about yourself, the musical world, the DJ. You know, you know what I'm talking about. There's a lot. It boils under branding. I call it PR stunts. PR stunts, yes. So that when somebody is talking to you, they've already seen your page. Okay, you don't have, I tell people you don't have to have 100,000 followers. No, you don't have to have 100,000 followers. Even though some people, they always like all these 100,000, but that has to do with people that want to put their product on your page. That is different. You know, they want to put product on your page, they need numbers. But for you to, but they need your service, they don't need 100,000. If you have 2,000 followers or 3,000 followers, it's fine.
It's fine, yes.
It's fine. It's you that they are after. They are not after your followers. It is you, your person, you know, your, what's it called? You know, so for me, you need to create a niche for yourself. That is what I did. I created a niche. Even this America that I came, the Nigerian community, the DJs, Nigerian Atlanta DJs, they are ISP DJ. I like, not even one. No. No, there are expensive DJs, but mostly the Americans, the white, but the Nigerian DJ, because except 1 or 2 older DJs, but the young DJs, that nonsense that they do in Nigeria is also what they do here. Wow. They just, and me, how long have I stayed in America? I think I've now become, in fact, in the Nigerian community, I'm actually the highest paid in just few months. How many months? I'm not even a year in America. I'm just like 8 months. And you people have been here 5, 10 years.
Yes. Wow.
What did I do? You know, say if say Instagram we get that, they say no be juju be that, no be juju. Now just how you. I mean, there are DJs who refer me. In fact, the guy that was calling me that was cutting out is a DJ that is calling me. Probably he wants to refer me for a job. DJs will refer me to clients. Maybe they are busy. And when the client calls me and we're talking, like, but the amount I pay this DJ that referred you is not, I mean, it's what I've been using. I said, well, that is him. Me, I am there. I mean, as a bit talk. When I'll carry you go like this, you bring that money out. I'll make you, you know, when I start with, you know, your gadgets, your personnel,
quality of the sound, the coming weight,
the quality of the sound.
Yeah.
When I finish talking, you yourself will say, and I saw that they heard what did you see your mouth sweet? We go pay, let's do it. I've created
oh, interesting.
You know, so that's it.
Interesting and insightful. Do you think, I think in Nigeria, the scratch DJs, the so-called scratch DJs, they usually, you know, they do make the regular DJ feel less.
I disagree. Why?
We are, you know, I think we are of the opinion that if you can't scratch, if you can't do this, if you can't do that, you know, you are not a DJ.
No, that's the lie. Whoever says that is full of himself. No. I know few DJs who don't scratch. They are mixing. Oh my God. Perfect.
So I think this will take me to the timing discussion now. Your timing is accurate. Accurate. So why do you treat it with utmost priority?
Because musically, it has to be like that. Musically, when I say musically, it's like I said earlier on, it's like you have to make it feel like Olamide is actually in the studio with Wizkid at the same time, and they are not. That is where timing comes in, proper timing, not just putting, you know, it has to be like Wizkid just sang his verse and Olamide took the chorus. And these are two different songs. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that's where you need to learn the counting of, you know, of how to time songs. You know, you need to know if it's 8 bars, 4 bars. Well, those days, standard used to be 8 bars. 8 bars, 16, 8 bars, 16. But as time goes on,
7,
late 90s to 2000, you even have 2.
Yes.
You have 2, you have 3. You know, they have odd numbers now. There are now odd numbers. Even numbers. Now, a lot of odd numbers. 7.
Yes.
I've seen 9. I've seen 2. I've seen 3. So what do you now do? This is where the subtraction now comes in. When I'm teaching that part, I used to fall in love with myself because you need to start calculating.
Even because most
but the songs are not complete now, but you have to subtract.
Yes.
You have to subtract. So for instance, let me give you an instance. Song A is playing, which has 8 bars, of course. And the next song that you want to bring in has
let's say 5.
5 what's it called? 5 beats. What do? You subtract 5 from 8. How many do you have left?
3.
Your answer 3 is what you're going to mix in.
Yes.
And you get a perfect time.
Yes.
3.
I think this calculation of bars and the likes, we don't really treat it serious in Nigeria. Most DJs they just bring in songs.
70%, in fact 80% don't treat it. They just bring it in, and that's what a lot of DJs are doing. They just do. I say, they don't spoil this song, but everybody don't shy you on MSC. They don't know what's for. They just be down. As far as the song, how they enter.
Yes, because DJs just bring in song anytime they feel okay. Okay, let me bring in this song now. Moving away from timing, kindly give us playlisting tips.
See, that is tricky for me. You know why? It's just like when somebody says well, you've added tips anyway. So since you've said tips, playlist tips, that's even a big thing. Me, I'm not normal. Let me put it that I'm not from this planet.
Yes, like, is the Superman? We need the Superman tip so that,
like my girlfriend will say, I'm from planet Mars or Jupiter.
Or Pluto. Not from
this planet or Pluto. You know the reason why is because I don't do playlists. I know you're going to be surprised. Like, I have playlists, but I don't prepare playlists for parties. I get to a party. Like for instance, if you call me for a gig now, a private gig, I already asked you the kind of gig I'm coming to play. Oh, we're doing, you see, we have older people. We don't want afrobeat. We just want 80s because we are 190s. In my head, I know all the songs, so I just go into it and I start playing. And another thing, my own tip again is I look at my crowd.
The response.
Just seeing them, I know. Once they are doing sing along, and me, I know how to because I know all the songs. I know.
The next song that needs.
So once they do sing along, Ooh la la la, hey, let's go dancing. I know what is coming up next. I'm going with another one that you sing along. That's how I DJ. And Afrobeat. Okay, let me use clubs now because I play in clubs here in America. So once I get to clubs, I study the atmosphere. Another thing you see, America is even worse. Nigeria is simple. I don't know what DJs need to work hard. If you eventually find yourself here, you're not a DJ. You're just starting from 101 because different states in America with different style of genres.
Crazy
in America. Oh yes, like I'm in Atlanta now. I'm in the state of Georgia. Atlanta is where they give birth to trap music for their hip hop. If you go to New York, you can only play small, tiny trap. You have to play more of the New York songs, the Ja Rule, 50 Cent, all those ones. But here, you have to play small of 50 Cent, tiny bit of trap. All those. You have to play Migos,
New Dog.
All these New Dog. Everybody, that's what you're going to play.
Wow.
That's what you're going to play.
Wow.
Now, so what I do is when I get to because we have mixed crowd, Americans, Black Americans, and Nigerian Americans, and Nigerians. Because we have Nigerian Americans, we have Nigerians, we have Black Americans. So what I do is I study. Once I see more of the Black Americans than the Nigerians, I do more of dancehall and traps. Then a little bit of Afrobeat. Now, the little bit of that Afrobeat I'm going to be playing are going to be Wizkid, Burna Boy, Davido, of course, TikTok ambassador, Love 120, CK.
You make sure it's the most very popular ones.
Those ones that it's not about popular. It's about the ones the Americans relate with because of their global acceptance.
Okay.
You cannot play Zlatan. What's the name of this guy? Okay, you can play a bit of Naramali, but more of coming. I'm coming, but the other Naramali, they don't care. You see, you have to be very intelligent. You can't play Zazu as popular as Zazu is. You can't play it when you have more of Americans and more of Nigerian Americans. No. You have to play all those ones. Adekunle Gold, all those ones. But when you have more of Nigerians, more of Nigerian Americans, and little of the Black Americans, then you can do all the Niger Afrobeats. Selowski, Mona Lisa, all those ones. Jam them. Jam. Then you break, you go into trap for like 30 minutes. You go into trap, 30 minutes, then you come back. A bit of dancehall, then you go back to Niger again. You go to old Niger gossip. You go. Yes. So you study your crowd. There's nothing like you must have a playlist. You're just joking. And don't forget, when they now call you to New Jersey, or they take you to Minnesota, or you went to go and do another party somewhere, you have to look for a DJ there. Guy, Instagram. Hey, what's up? My name is I'm coming to your town. I need help. What are your your style in Minnesota? Yeah, so that's what I do. I don't know about other DJs, but I just
I think this should lead me to the collaboration conversation. We'll be ending the interview soon so that you can go and eat. Yes. Most, I think in Nigeria, we don't really, because me, I do that. If I'm going to, let's say, a school to play, all these schools, let's say, they do like song of the upcoming artists in their school. Because there's some songs that so you have to call the DJ there and what's up, what song really do turn them on, a local song.
Yeah.
Unlike general DJ wouldn't do that. Me especially, I do that. So the issue of, or the case of collaboration in Nigeria is we don't really care. I
understand.
Do you think you think this can be changed, or we need to sensitize people that it's what. Let's do this way.
The problem, you see, to sensitize that's going to it's going to be a major problem. You know why? Because a lot of young DJs are not even ready to learn. That's okay. Like they feel like you're coming into their space, their terrain, to tell them what to do. Some will tell you, I beg, if our young DJs now don't come out. You know, and most of the new DJs are rude. I'm sorry. I didn't say all. Some of them, they are rude. So it's going to be difficult. Let's just be honest with ourselves. I have done, for me, most people are afraid of me. You know, they won't.
Who will be afraid of a Superman?
No DJs have been rude to me, because I will even come in a very humble manner anyway. But some of them, the way they will even respond, instead of me to say, are you okay? Am I your mate? No, I won't say that. I'll just say, I'm sorry, it's just an idea. Even though in my head, I know that you're trying to be rude, you're just an asshole. But I will just, excuse my French. I don't want you to say rubbish to me. I was just like, I'm sorry, it's just an idea, but you don't have to do it. I just thought maybe I'll just stylishly, and they'll be like this, and I'll just walk away. I've seen other people being rude to other DJs, talk to them, and I'm like, so that's another problem. Too many rude DJs, very rude, So,
should a DJ run to artists for collaboration or versa?
I've heard something like that somewhere. I think it's in this Nigerian DJ thing. I think it should be both ways. A DJ can ask an artist for a collaboration, and an artist should be able to ask
because
although in Nigeria DJs do more of the running to the artists for collaboration. Yes.
Which because to me, okay, now something happened between Neptune and Rema a couple months ago. Even because when I checked the whole story, even Neptune even went to I think maybe the Maven headquarters to play the album, because definitely Don Jazzy must have heard the song.
Yeah,
I mean before releasing, and then after releasing the album, there's drama everywhere. So I feel that is a kind of disrespect. Although some people are saying there's a promotion plan or maybe, but that's
I was going to say that. Cool. You see, Nigeria nowadays, I don't even know what is real and what is not real again. So sometimes when we try to put our mouths in stuff, you just find yourself just wasting your bloody time. Because we don't, like you said now, it's not good, it's really cool, but at the same time, well, let's assume it's all now PR stunts. I don't like that kind of a PR stunt. Must I have issues with Djmaskhot before I want to sell my brand, or must Djmaskhot have an issue with DJ let's plan. I would like say I disrespect you. You two go let's say go beat me. Yeah, we don't need all that. We don't need all that because Djmaskhot wants to sell his spotlight show on Instagram. No, I don't know. That's why I said we don't even know what is true anymore. True. When people are fighting, I just look because we don't know. Maybe you go and put man that tomorrow, you just find out that it's all stunt. And they are taking it to this next level. I don't even understand.
It is crazy.
It's crazy.
We do anything for the clouds. We can do anything for the clouds.
Yes.
So I just feel if the DJ community, if we can do more, and because the DJ community is so powerful. I know over there.
Well, it's powerful, but it's not working in Nigeria. Because there are a lot of people who, I don't know whether, should I say some don't want it to grow, or is a nonchalant thing, maybe a lot of people don't care. Because do you know how many DJs are in Nigeria? What are you talking about?
Yes.
Do you know how many DJs are in Nigeria? Almost everybody is a DJ now. And the community is messed up. I'm like, Kenya, go to Kenya. Kenya that is just the whole of maybe Lagos and
maybe Lagos,
the whole country, or maybe just Lagos. Their DJ community, luau, no, is like Oyibo. I'm telling you, there's no love in amongst the DJs in Nigeria. Let's just face it. There's no love. All are just pretense. Me, I'm not among. I should true love. everybody that knows me, except you don't know me.
Yes, this of course.
If you've ever been to my place in Lagos, you've ever met or we've ever done stuff together, straightforward, because I was shown love for me to get to where I am. So I showed love. I don't show 95% love. I show 100% love.
100%. No.
That's what I do.
You even merely looking at yourself, you know.
Master, don't wine me again. King of winers. You got wine for Africa.
Thanks very much for
thank you,
granting me
Djmaskhot.
this time.
Thank you for having me.
Granted at all. You know, I look forward to your, you know, further support. This is meant basically to help the Gen Z generation and the coming generation, because I feel there's no connection, there's no baton exchange. People are just doing it the way they feel. Okay, this is right.
Yeah. Because
now the next generation too, they'll just feel, okay, this is where we are facing. This is what I think. This is what we think is right. It shouldn't be that. Things can be done the right way. Our music, our artists are doing very well. Very well. I mean, so I think the DJs too, we should be, okay, now we have the likes of DJ Khaled, you know, doing, so now that we have our artists on international stage selling out shows like that, then we should have DJs too doing massively. Yeah. But, you know, with you, just as you said, this might take us, and it might never happen itself. It might never happen if we don't fix it ASAP. So this is just, I just think, okay, this is a kind of platform where the younger generations and the, you know, older generation, if they can just, you know, let's just gain something from you before. And I look forward for, you know, to your further support, recommendations. Okay, this DJ too, you know, so.
No problem.
Thanks very much for this, sir. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me, sir.
Yes,
Thank you, sir. Djmaskhot to the world.
Amen, sir.
Yes, boss.
Amen,
yes,
sir.
Boss.
Yes, I think, sir. Yeah, bye, sir. Yes, sir. My regards to everyone over there.
I will.
All right,
I will.
all right,
I will expect you for Yankee too.
Amen. No problem, sir. Very soon,
you come and interview all the Nigerian DJs here, sharp.
Yes.
That will be your first priority. First, record everybody. Actually, make you just get them for hard drive. Put them out one by one. One by one.
Yes.
Don't worry, cameras day, lights
day, everything day.
Radio mic day. We go support you that way. At least we don't get money to give you, but we get equipment to give you. We'll go use.
Sir, even so. The money is not even the main thing. It's just the support, and because there are a lot of people that they'll say, okay, we'll give you money, then at the end of, but to me, and it's just that that show of love. Show of love can take anyone a very long way. Yeah, sure. Show of love can take you. So thanks very much once again, sir.
Thanks so much.
That's for everyone, sir.
God bless, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, bye.
Bye, sir.
With Djmaskhot.